falling on. It's not made to set on this little thing. It's one of them little stands from the Dollar Tree, and it'd work fine if I didn't have a case on my phone. It'd still be slippery, but yeah, I thought shit couldn't get any deeper. And during my A meeting, it was just me in there, and the care coach says, "Have you got a letter from us yet?" Well, the bus driver says that I showed my ass, and he's not going to take me back and forth anymore because of the fact that I needed to piss. I've been on dialysis. I was fucking dead for 3 days. I have very little bladder control, especially when somebody makes me fucking nervous like he does. I needed to piss. And on top of that, it was around lunch. I needed something to eat and drink. This motherfucker will refuse to stop. Like my dad said, he would have pulled his dick out and pissed on the fucking bus. I'm having to swallow my pride and beg him and have the counselors and stuff beg him. I don't understand how he holds this much power. His wife is one of the head office people right where he works. He works in the same office she does. To me, that's he knows so much. He knows more about my insurance than I know. I can ride the general Medicaid van, but when you get on that son of a bitch, you might get on it at 7 in the morning and not get home till 7, 8 at night. I've had to sit 5, 6 hours waiting on the motherfucker to come back, because they come back whenever they get ready. And if you don't raise hell and bitch, you're gonna be the last. You know, they're gonna, if you're complacent, don't raise hell, you're gonna be the last person they serve and worry about getting back home, worry about getting to. But yeah, I guess me asking, it was a grown man throwing a about what he thought my insurance covered and what it didn't. Who cares if it, like I told him, who cares if it covers transportation? I'm not having to pay it. You're not. You're getting paid the same. Why? Yes, I was having a bad day. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has bad days. And I should have told her, you know, what she already should know. And what this fella don't know and don't care is it's hard for me to get out. I was depending on stopping there at that service station and getting food for supper and for the day and shit. I guess he thought, well, this jackass just going in wanting to get a candy bar or something. No, I was depending on that to be my fucking supper and shit. And he pulled the same on some older black lady. He tricked her into that they rode by the pharmacy and everything. Oh, the line's just too long and I gotta get this man home. No, you gotta get back to that wife. You gotta get back to that wife. And me and my care coach have always been real close. But I think I've met my match with him. I think these guys even got one up on me. And he's not working the program, you know. Like I told her in a text, a bus driver is affecting my sobriety. I've been thinking all night long of what I'm gonna do if I can't get to the Suboxone, how I'm gonna plan. And, you know, it's obviously gonna start with my teeth. I'm gonna exacerbate the shit out of those resources. I've got a bad back. I'm gonna exacerbate the shit out of it. My phone won't stand up, guys. I've got one of those little pedestals that come from like Dollar Tree, and it's not made for a phone that has got a case on it. And it's just like everything else I have. It's shit. Anyways, alright, I had to let y'all know what has been going on, and I don't know whether this is the second time I've had problems out of these people. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. They went and reported that I was already getting disability and ran me up like $1,000 bill down there. And not really. I haven't already started receiving disability by no means. This was last March. I'm thinking I might should just use this as a excuse to cut ties, because I feel like they're not gonna leave me the fuck alone until I'm away from there for some reason. Well, I told her this and it pissed her off and it pissed him off too. He thought he was gonna pull up to some trailer, and my dad was out there, had his motorcycles out, the vet out waxing it and shit, and he thinks he's this Trump guy and shit, and he's about like me, don't have two nickels to rub together. I think the ex-bus driver told me that a McDonald's cook makes more than they do. Nothing wrong with that. Just don't be touting like you're Boo Boo Judy and shit. Where's my regular peeps at? How's everybody doing? How's everybody making it? I know it's a little early. Appreciate the thumbs up. Anybody got any requests? Music wise, Moses' stuff wise, he gave me permission to play his stuff in the background without any copyright problems. I've got to come up. I tell you several things I personally have to do, and I'm telling myself this. I mean, I don't mean this smart ass to y'all, but I'm telling myself this. I don't care who's listening. I've got to quit watching so much fucking YouTube shit that has to do with drugs. It's uh, it's like when I don't like going to meetings. You would think stuff like those shows where they give people to rehab and confront them and shit, addiction and all that would scare you and stuff. It like most of them like make me want to use and put me in this miserable ass place. I wonder if Daniel Larson is copyrighted. I wonder if you could take him and do him like people's done Derkie. Oh, 'cause it took me, it was hell to fix this, to sign up on the channel and get it going. If it wasn't for Moses, there was no way I would have got everything lined out. And there's several places, if you don't check and do it right, there's several openings to where your shit's not copyrighted like you think. Yeah, supposedly he kept on pointing at the recorder on the motherfucking bus. Well, you need to go to that recorder and listen to it, because half the shit that motherfucker's saying is not even shit that comes out of my mouth. It doesn't even sound. She should know better than to know I don't even talk like that.
Are only for people who need them. So, I'm asexual. Let's meet my plushies. This is Lotus.
Right.
She, her.
Oh God, I've been watching this
Is
Odin's man.
him.
The guy,
I'm sorry to hear that, but as people have been pointing out, I
he
am not
says
a
what
she.
we all want to
All
say.
bigotry.
He's
in
been
our culture
demonetized
is
and has like
rooted
so
in
many
white
thousands
supremacy.
of his.
And I think it's because you
He
probably
don't give
submit
a
to this
fuck.
archaic
He's
idea
on
that
something
males just
called
across the board are categorically stronger in every way.
Well, the way I remember it,
live
males, we separated men and women in sports, right? Because men are categorically stronger
locals. Yeah, that's what it's
nearly
called.
all
Locals.
of the time, hence WNBA.
He's monetized on
Let's
other
always
media.
take a moment to also
Right.
see
No.
what we have achieved thus
And
far.
on one of them he
While
goes
we
to, you
clearly
can
see
talk
the
whatever
moment
kind of
that we
shit
are
you want.
presently in.
What the hell is she talking about? She talks in riddles like she's taking mushrooms, and we're supposed to understand it. Like we're a special needs third grade class. I mean, it's not working for me, honey.
So, we have achieved a lot.
Right.
These anti-trans bills for kids.
One more thing, the sheer irony of these billionaires going down to visit the gravesite.
I noticed that you deleted your comment where you said that I most definitely am a woman.
Yeah, on The Voice, I would have no idea. I could go trans man, trans woman, trans something. It's not
Yeah,
a good look.
it's
I
not
apologize
distinctive
to
at all.
your relatives.
But I'm not. My sex is female. That was determined at my birth when my doctor took one look at my external genitalia and
Right.
declared me to be female.
Yeah, that's how we do it. This is a doctor, by the way, and somehow or the other, the person's confused how you determine sex and
How
gender
can a
on human.
doctor?
Look,
How does a
that's idiot.
penis look
Girl,
anywhere
congratulations.
like
But
a?
I am non-binary, which means I am not a woman and I am not a man. I am transgender because my gender does not match my sex, which was determined at birth.
So how do
Oh
you get treated when you go to
God,
the hospital?
they live in a
You
world
walk
of
in, You
confusion.
say, I think I have testicular cancer. You're a DNA woman.
Yeah,
If
what
I
if
walk in,
these
you're like, I
motherfuckers
had
get
stomach ache,
testicular
doctor. My
cancer?
ovaries are twisted and I have an ovarian cyst. Maybe we determine it based on that. Can we agree to that part?
I choose to express myself as masculine, so I am trans masculine or trans mask.
You could express, you could choose
Transmask?
to do that, right? And we could choose to just look at you, and I can hear you, and I can look at you, and my brain just locks in instinctually to you're a
Hello,
woman, an
Stephanie.
overweight woman.
Good morning.
Studying your brain,
Good
of
morning
course,
to you.
too, trust and
How are
safety,
you?
but instinctually I can't get past that.
My pronouns are they, them, and my name is Asha. It was formerly Natasha.
Oh,
Please do not refer to me as a woman anymore.
I will never refer to you as a woman. It? I say it. Is that a neo pronoun I'm allowed to use here? You're not a man, you're not a woman, you're trans mask, but you're not either gender. So, what do you do with these people? They're not agreeable to anything.
Cool.
As soon as you agree to something,
I
we did that for
appreciate
years,
that.
decades. Go along, get along.
Moses is a
just
good guy.
Keep it easy.
Rick's a good
And
lady.
now they're in charge, and they're not happy. They're anger addicts.
Thank you.
These
Yeah.
anti-trans bills for kids, intersex kids are specifically carved out. So in these bills, it says you can't commit no hormones. Your
Yeah,
kid must be
yeah.
the
He
biological
helped
sex that they were born
Moses
unless
once helped me put
they
all
are
this channel
intersex.
together.
And then we must do genital surgery. We must prescribe hormones. We
And I
must
think he's
Show
gonna
these
let me
guys
go on the
that
panel
none of the actual
possibly.
legislation, none. Every one of these bills got exceptions that you can squeeze through. But yet, this person's a stunning and brave female, I think, because the beard and the
He
makeup.
stays
and the
awfully
voice, right?
busy.
enforce the binary. So that's and you can.
I
you
mean,
think I'm being
really,
hyperbolic
I
right now,
didn't
not you or
know
just anyone
that.
watching
I,
it.
well, I
Do
knew
this
he stayed
research.
busy and
Look
stuff,
up what
but
intersex.
for the
Okay, I
amount
wanna
of,
see the
we
bill.
don't know it,
How
but
about Google shows you these
for
people
him
are
to be able to
ridiculous.
keep
You
up
wanna know? Look
producing
at
new
the bill.
stuff and
Read
it
the
be
bill.
like it is,
Don't rely on Google for anything.
good
They think a woman
production.
is anybody who identifies as a woman. So if you're relying on Google,
And he
that
works
is
a
your first
full-time
mistake. Get to
job,
the
has
actual
kids,
legislation. Read it. Thank you. How much
has
validity,
his own
how
life,
much
you
of a
know.
lockdown, or how much subjugation was there really in Australia?
Oh, yeah, I think there's a cycle of bajanga jillionaires
Right.
wanting to explore shit and then dying. Like, look
I
at my
live
family,
close to
right?
him, actually.
Who wants to
I'm
take
pretty
a
sure- I'm
boat
pretty
across
sure.
the ocean? That sounds terrible.
Who wants to take a boat across the ocean? We got a cruise ships. It's an industry. Boats in the ocean. These people.
I
So
dig
you get these
Scooter
lunatics
too,
now that say,
but
these
Moses
people
has
went
got it
underwater,
down.
these
His
bazillionaires.
his
They should have
stuff's just
perished
more
because they're
funny. It is.
bazillionaires.
I'm sorry.
They want someone to
I
pay
don't
everything,
dig
yet
all
they
the
hate the
hippity
rich.
hopping and
I don't get it. Remember, love is love.
I like the
Just love me. Just accept me
animation.
for who I am. Just want to get
I
it,
like
bro.
the way
But
he
they did it
sounds
because they had the
like
money to,
them
and they
and
died. So now
does
these
the.
people are like, oh, I have so much money.
It's like
oh my
old Roy
God, I
D.
just wanna go to
Mercer. It's
the
just classic.
inhabitable depths of the ocean.
Oh yeah,
in a
Scooter's
GameCube?
good.
No.
They're good peoples.
Well, I'm not into the ocean trip, but if you got all the
The
money,
only person I've
you've
run
had
across
like
is
the
old
5 ways,
Rick
the short
Morris or
people from
whatever,
Polynesia.
and he's
You've
just
done
a
everything you
fucking
want.
clown.
So now you gotta satiate your appetite
He
by doing other
doesn't
things.
bother
That's
me
what
a
happens to all these
bit.
people, all this
I
money,
mean,
like, I
his
wanna go to
words
Mars.
or I don't
I wanna
think his
jump out
actions would.
in the space and have a parachute.
He's just
I mean,
as
they do
welcome
crazy
in
shit.
here as anybody
That's the
else.
standard. But yeah,
You know,
TikTok.
because that's how much he
Dead.
gets to me.
Sorry. Oh, and rich people are not exempt
Yeah.
from making really stupid
Yeah,
decisions,
you're right, Stephanie.
obviously. Why do rich people go to space? You don't need to be there. You're not a fucking scientist. Because they make terrible.
Oh, you talking
Because
about
they
Rick?
can. Tell my kids that. Why does anybody do
Rick's
anything?
his
Because they
best
can't have the
friend.
money. You don't.
I thought it was his
Forget
wife.
about it.
It's just
These
a
people
good
on
friend of
TikTok,
his.
They're just all anger addicts, and they're just like, I just want you to accept me. Do this, or I'm gonna kill you, racist.
She's a lady.
I hate this
Well,
word.
Can't
duh.
help you out with
You know.
that. So
Help me out, bro.
basically, who gives a shit, right? I mean, think about it. No sport was ever fair. There are tons of advantages, whether it be nature or nurture,
What's up,
that would
KY?
make a competitor vastly
What's up,
superior.
man?
We got weight
How are
classes to try to
you?
make it more fair in some sports, right? Keep it entertaining. Whole point is to
Damn
entertain us. That was the
fucking
point.
bus
We
driver
realize men and women should be separated.
is
There's a clear
told me
difference
that
there.
supposedly my care
I know it
coach
doesn't
said
apply to
sending me a
all
letter
sports,
saying I
but
can't
yet
ride the bus
somehow or the other
anymore
this guy
because I
never played
raised hell,
sports.
supposedly,
They're telling me about
when
sports.
he wouldn't
Got
stop
it.
and let me
Peers.
piss.
I mean,
What
why
the
does
fuck
Michael
was I
Phelps or
supposed to
LeBron
do?
James get to do what they
You
do,
know?
considering that they're just
He
statistically
wouldn't let
better
me
than
stop and
everyone else
piss.
at what they do?
I've been on
You probably
dialysis
didn't
for
want to hear that
Christ's
considering
sake.
your
When I
incorrect
need
use
to
of
piss, I
terminology.
need to piss.
Stick LeBron
But
James.
anyways,
Stick the lowest tier NBA player that
no,
got cut
Rick
yesterday
Sanchez, I'm sorry,
into the
but she's a
NBA.
girl.
They would be a star. Bottom line, I'm
Getting
not
ready
sure
for
why
work.
the guys that got cut.
This
I can
all hit the
believe
fan
just don't go play the
yesterday morning,
WNBA now.
KY,
Why
whenever
not?
got off
And
and
they're
did
not
my
going to be
AA
playing
meeting. She
anywhere, so
waited
why
till
not the
nobody but me
WNBA?
and her was
Dominate,
in
bro.
there.
Here, nobody
And she
transitions
said,
from male to female and
well,
vice
well,
versa.
I know
We're talking
she's
about
friends
gender
with this
transition
guy.
and then gender affirming care
And
here,
his
okay?
wife
And you
works
probably
in the
don't want to accept
office,
the reality that
the
HRT
same office he
alters your
does.
physiology.
She's
Like,
like
for
over
the
the
trans
shit.
woman on HRT,
And I
they
didn't
have
think
refused
husband and that's
Doesn't alter your
conflict of interest.
physiology. Yeah,
And
you
this
can
is
have
the
some
second
side effects that
run-in
are
I've
good
had
long
with
term.
them.
But short
They're
term,
not going to
absolutely
stop
not.
until they get rid of
I
me.
said this before.
I don't
a
know
friend of
what
mine,
their
65,
vendetta
has
is against me.
testosterone like a preteen girl. He's got some endocrine disruption.
I can
Dude's
ride
strong
the
as an
SSI
ox.
bus, but it
He had
was
more
so
estrogen than
much smoother and
testosterone
easier riding
when he
their
got his
van
blood work done.
because it
Strong,
focuses on
man,
just
got
you.
all the parts to it. This guy
And that
doesn't know what he's
SSI
talking
bus, you
about.
might
That's the whole
leave at
point of
6
TikTok.
and
bone
7 in the
density
morning
and
and
muscle
not get
mass.
home till 6,
And I think
7
it's
at
because
night.
you probably submit to this archaic
Sitting out in the
idea
hot
that
and
males
cold
just across
that
the
whole
board are
period of
categorically
time
stronger in
waiting
every
on the
way.
ride. But you know,
Nearly all the time they
I
are.
can't
Nearly all the time.
think about
Of
all
course,
that
there's
right now.
exceptions. We all know that. We're
I
not
sat
talking
up all
about me
night
playing
thinking
tennis
of
against
ways to
Serena Williams.
use and get
We're
shit
talking about
going
tennis person who's
if
a
I have to
pro
get off
playing
the
against
program.
Serena Williams.
Like I
203rd
texted
tennis
my
player
care
man
coach.
beat Serena and Venus.
Damn bus
So we just
drivers
dump men in.
jeopardizing my,
Guess what?
you know.
It's not entertaining for women. They're not going to want to play. There's not going to be no competition. But yet we
Hate when people say that
And now's not
wheelchairs
the
are
time
only
to
for
do it
people
because
who
me and you
need
both
them.
know
Because when they
I
say
could
that,
get
what they
so
mean
much
is
damn
wheelchair users
pills
are
over
for
my
people
teeth.
who are paralyzed.
I've got a
And
bad
not
back,
everyone who is a wheelchair.
nobody ever says
or my
that.
kidneys
Once
won.
they get
I don't know if
MS,
it's
it's a
my
nerve
kidneys or
condition.
my
You need a
back.
wheelchair for long walks. You need them. I mean, it's these people who eat themselves into a state
To
of
the
disability.
suboxone clinic and the
And then yet they
counselor
expect me to
at
feel
once
bad.
I go
And
to.
I'm sorry, you did it to yourself. Your family needs to engage and help you, not me. me.
wheelchair user
Yeah,
who uses
yeah,
a
she's
wheelchair,
the
who
council,
needs a wheelchair, is
the
paralyzed.
social
Because if you're
worker's
gonna
the
do
one
away
that's
with
got it to where I can
wheelchairs
ride
for
the
anyone who
Yeah.
has the
Medicaid
physical
bus. I'll go
ability
ahead
to
and say it.
stand for like a couple
The
seconds,
clinic had
I
their
think
own
we should
bus
do away with
that I rode
strollers.
on.
Because toddlers can stand, they can walk pretty
Yeah,
far.
but KY,
I don't know what
they
this rant's
cost,
about.
buddy,
I
and
see tons of people Florida them there.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Morbidly
say
obese
it.
in wheelchairs because they can't walk.
You know,
Or
there's,
the Jazzies
you
at Walmart
know,
beep, beep,
y'all
beep,
know
and
they
3 kids
offer
in tow.
Suboxone
They
programs
did it
for
for
people with
themselves,
low
most of
income
them.
that
I
don't
understand on
cost.
YouTube now that's a
Y'all are aware
disability.
of
I
that.
stand with the large people. They're healthiest among us.
I'm
I
not
get it,
saying if I'm on
but
one or
it's hard
not,
for me to
but
feel bad. Now, if they're friends of mine, they're nice, I will feel bad because it's an addiction. It's a mental health issue typically.
up
And when you
for a
eat too much or
while
you don't
in
eat, any kind of eating
Arkansas, there
disorder,
was
from what I
only
understand, YouTube,
one,
bear with
and
me.
it was a
Like,
back
they hold their
doctor
hand,
in
they can get
Hot
around fine.
Springs,
Right.
You know why
Arkansas.
we use strollers?
Why?
Because we do need them. We need
Yeah,
them.
you got
You cannot
insurance
tell
you
me
pay
that we do
for,
not
so you
need
can
strollers.
go.
What does she know
Yeah,
about children? Think she has any?
I
Nope.
used to have
I have 2
AR,
kids.
um,
Stroller is handy.
Arkansas Blue Cross
But I
Blue Shield,
appreciate
and
her
it still
pontificating on
wasn't
something
cheap
she knows nothing
at all.
about, trying to relate to
And a
small
lot of
children,
Suboxone
the
doctors
morbidly
didn't
obese
want to
woman.
screw with the
I like
insurance,
that. It's very
because
cute.
then
But
they'd have to
again,
adhere to
I don't
rules.
really care enough,
I had
except when you're taking
I
money out
had
of my
one or
wallet.
two
I guess
that
I
that
can.
wouldn't
And
fill
we
out
use
the
strollers
prior
for kids who are
authorizations.
pretty big, right?
Flat out
4,
wouldn't
5,
No.
6
for
years
the
old.
medicine,
You're
so I had to
using
pay
a
full
stroller
price.
because kids get tired. Their muscles are underdeveloped. Just
Thanks for the education.
haven't gotten a chance to grow
Yeah,
yet.
but they're the
And
type
you
of
know
friends
what?
that would want
Some
half the
adults use
bottle when we
strollers
got
too.
home, you
And
know.
that stroller is a wheelchair. So get the fuck over it. We're not in a mass wheelchair shortage, okay? What is your commitment to making disabled people and fat people suffer all this?
I don't want
But
to
I,
suffer.
but
No,
I'm
she's
serious,
nice and
KY.
whatever. She's got to wear use a
Two of the
wheelchair
doctors,
because she's
I've
morbidly
had
obese.
4 or
She
5
has to park.
Suboxone doctors,
Okay,
I'm
do you.
ashamed to say,
Problem
but
is they
the
push, just
money
like the rainbow thing, they
thing,
keep pushing it so
and
hard. Like, I'm healthy than your size. I go, you're not. You're in a wheelchair. That doesn't
and
healthy
they
to
will
me.
not
Now,
even
I don't
fill
really
out a
care,
prior
except
authorization
you're
for
on
the medicine
SSDI and
because
Social Security is getting sucked
you
dry.
start
Which
having
won't
to answer
exist when I'm old,
questions.
but we don't really care. But don't tell me you're healthy. Don't say you're anorexic in your test holiday because I don't believe you.
Time. If an accessibility tool makes your life easier,
Yeah,
you
it's like
should
my
use it.
pharmacist
Because
said.
life doesn't stop.
She said, I think they should give these away. You know, I
I
think
like her little emoji or avatar thing. It's the Stunning and Brave Schumer flag. That's cute.
but she's a little too sold on it,
Do
you
you
know.
mean Aryan? Fat phobia and racism are 2 completely separate things.
There's a difference in
But they're
somebody that's been
not.
addicted for 6
All
months than
bigotry
somebody that's
in
been
our
addicted for
culture
20
is
years.
rooted in white supremacy.
I know some guys that are darker than me. We'll call them black for this discussion. They like real thin women. They don't want the biggins. So do you think they've got internalized fat phobia or
Yeah, not a
racism?
friend,
They're
Stephanie.
black men.
Try looking up
Particularly
groups
from Somalia. Do you
recovery.
think that's the case? I think it
Okay,
is, right? They're
Stephanie,
white
thank you
supremacists
for
just by the
stopping
sheer
by.
definition this white woman
You
just
have a
gave.
good one, sweetie.
White supremacy sets an ideal,
Groups
and
recovery.
any deviation from that ideal is discriminated
Sure,
against.
sure.
KY, I gotta
Obviously,
have
this
something
goes
that
for
works with
race, but
Medicaid,
it
bro.
also includes the person's size. In our culture, skinny people are upheld as the ideal.
No
That is
problem. Thank
everywhere
you, Miss
I've ever been
Stephanie.
in a lot of places. Skinny people
Oh,
almost
okay.
all the time
And
are looked on better
aren't
than
you the
morbidly
one
obese
that
people.
told me
Right.
exactly
I
what to
know you
look
keep
up for
mixed
the
up, so let's just go
Suboxone
reality for a second.
lawsuit?
So I guess it's racism when you're an Asian country, say Japan, Korea.
Okay, and I
Middle
imagine they do
East, it's
television.
racism, but you don't see the morbidly obese because they don't have the luxury of this opulence to sit around and eat like this. You just don't see it as much. I'm sure they'd strive for it if they could.
There's also racism behind why skinniness
Right.
is considered
Okay.
the ideal.
There's
Because
a
as white
lawsuit
women,
out
we
there
want to set
that they're
ourselves
giving people
apart
money
from
to fix
black
their
women.
teeth.
How is that
Cool.
even kind
Okay.
of true? Don't you see
I'm
white women, my
definitely.
daughter was in South
I'm gonna
Florida,
write
these
that
white women,
down
Hispanic
even,
women getting BBLs.
cause I'll forget.
Their
I'm
butts bigger.
to the point in
They're
my
not trying
life
to
if I don't write
differentiate.
things
They're trying
down,
to get to that
forget.
stage. So they're running to the
Groups
racism, right? They're
medical.
running to get on board and be subjugated by the white patriarchy. Come on.
Cool.
Typically have curvier bodies.
Right.
All bodies are beautiful, but white supremacy needs to hold up a singular ideal.
So the minority in the world is holding up the singular idea.
Any other
Look at the
suggestions,
Japanese fashion
KY?
magazine, Chinese, Indian.
Or does that pretty
Look
much
up.
cover
Two
the
biggest
table
cults in the
there?
world. They're not Caucasian, A. And B, they're not looking at the big chubs. The big Stunning and Brave healthy ones, you two. Made it this far. May thank you. Make sure to go. Why don't you try me on
That's
those?
just
Try
what
one
I was
today.
fixing
Rumble,
to say
Local,
is
try one of
see
those things. Try something.
how do they feel
'Cause,
about
this is
benzos?
a
Because I
tough
have
game here, you two.
seizures,
My wordsmithing
and
is
I've been
not
on
always that
Clonopin,
great.
and I'm on
And I
Clonopin,
appreciate you. We'll see you soon.
and I've been on benzos since I was literally 15 years old. I don't. And you know how some doctors are. Some will write them to you. Some of them won't play about do you even pissing for them. True. And then there's a lot of them that just don't want to be the script writer to them. As long as they're not writing them, along with the, like my dude won't even write, he won't write nothing. He wouldn't write Depakote. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Between us.
We're going over to assist the fire department. They've got a subject that's being physically aggressive towards them. 7 Charlie 33 arriving. I'll be off that subject.
Yeah, I'm good till like the end of next month. But
hey, come here.
Life has taught me I better get ready. You know, it's time to start.
My commands, walking eastbound.
You know what I'm saying? Not shopping, but investigating.
Hey, my man, turn around for me.
To where you could like recommend me?
Before I go hands on. Go on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Hey, put your hands behind your back.
Well, that's cool. That would be cool. Most definitely. We'll have to get private on that stuff. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Police department! Police department! Police department! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Stop resisting! Police officer! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the virtual part. It definitely takes that bus shit out of the situation. While the COVID was going on, my doctor would have you come in, but he'd stay in his office, and you'd talk to him over a computer.
Well, I originally
once a week.
I was born into River,
I go once a
Louisiana,
month, but most people
but I
go
grew up in East
every
Texas.
2 weeks.
A small, very small town in East Texas. When we finally were able to get out of that town.
Thank you, Captain Midnight.
We went to somewhat of a bigger town. Went to school there for a couple of years. I'm mainly from Tyler, Texas. But
I've just got to learn to draw the line, but between there's letting people run over me and being a complete asshole. Because at the first of the year, I said I'm gonna quit. Nope, I'm changing back to the old me. I'm tired of people pushing me around. Well, I started pissing off literally everybody I talked to. So there's got to be some in between. Oh, you have to actually go, like, physically? See, I couldn't get there. There's just no way I could get there, man.
They take advantage of, they rip off. This is coal country. It's fascinating. People are incredibly interested.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Poetic. I love the white family. It's incredible how much drama happens in this family's life in just the 1 year.
I got you. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, because that's how I do my meetings. Those AA meetings or whatever, yeah.
I was going all coke, pills.
Hell, that would cut out 2 counselors, because I have to see counselors to be in the program. And if you don't have insurance, there was a time to where those sub-doctors that we were talking about that'll give you anything you want and won't even fill out insurance papers. There was a time that those son of a bitches. Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
already dead, but we're still alive too. Get the tell about it.
I totally forgot what I was. I totally forgot what I was gonna
Rock and
say.
roll lifestyle, it's sort of fly on the wall, you know.
It
I mean,
sure
ultimately,
is. It sure
do what they
is
do. I mean, they
worth a
don't
try.
give a fuck about that camera. They're not performing for the camera. They do what they do, and they do it whether we're there or not. Their criminality is something that they're proud of.
True, Captain Midnight. True. And truthfully, it'd be good entertainment watching me fall to the ground again. This is. I wouldn't. I've been at rock bottom, and this ain't rock bottom.
Full of prescription pills.
I mean, y'all know that, guys. If I've got access to a phone, it's not rock bottom.
There is consequences to, you know, living like that, and you'll see it in the movie.
No, brother, I'm with y'all. I ride with Moses and UKY. I mean, I try to get along with everybody.
Concerning the whites, it's this real dichotomy of love and hate, and a lot of
Oh,
people
okay, I'm
don't
sorry.
care for the whites, and they think it's a bad representation of West Virginia. And there's another part that says, this is our community, how can you ignore the plight and the struggles of people like this?
I get a goddamn check from the government saying that I am fucking certified crazy.
Why are you crazy?
Because I want to be.
You put them in this community with no opportunities except being a coal miner, and they're too smart to be a coal miner. They're like, fuck that. Jessica says there's two ways to live life. The church going people, they have hell on earth now, and they have heaven after. And those are the coal miners. They're going deep into the bowels of hell every night. And he's like, I'm gonna have my heaven now and my hell after.
It was just clowning.
Ultimately, I think you're going to get an understanding of the cultural look at how they sort of come to be what they are. I have to say,
I appreciate it, man.
and you know, and see some amazing people who are, you know, from a part of America that people don't normally get. This incredibly interesting. They're charismatic. They're poetic. I love the white family. It's incredible how much drama.
KYUC, I gave you. I thought you were already a moderator. Like I told Moses, it's just as much y'all's channel as it is mine. Y'all help me.
I was doing it all coke, pills, get my hands on pretty much. Oh, my baby gets.
Yeah, sometimes it does you good to watch a good scary movie, and sometimes it does you good to watch a good, not like a romantic comedy, but a real life comedy.
You know, what's up with the new layout? Gotcha, man. I haven't trimmed this beard up in a while.
An Orange County chopper who didn't dream of having one of these crazy, unique bikes. With prices ranging from $30,000 to even a few $100,000, owning an OCC is a little boy's dream. But when the show was no longer on television, customers were shocked at the real values of their choppers.
Yeah, that is a
And
good
here's
one.
why.
That's on up there.
Orange
if
County
not,
choppers motorcycles are widely recognized
than
for
the
their extravagant
original
designs,
Exorcist.
meticulous craftsmanship, and a
The
level of
new
customization
Exorcist,
that
I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay to see it. I can't ponder the idea of paying $20 to watch a movie. It would really have to be like a new Star Wars or something, but boy, I wish I did. I can write a web page with Notepad. Very basic, but Yeah, but I don't. But my stupid VPN, it won't let you It won't. If it's a torrent or a magnet, it doesn't cover that. Of course, of course. Okay. And I've seen a lot of learning apps and stuff that teach you. And is it anything like? Cause I took Visual C++ in college and it lost me. I'm not gonna lie. It just took me out. It just took me out. No. What kind of ride did he get?
Can you tell me about the reputation of the White Family in Boone County and West Virginia?
I'd really rather not comment on that.
If you mention their names, you get a certain reaction from people.
The whites, they have that kind of charisma. Not only can they draw you in, they can keep you there.
They don't want to conform to any authority, no rules, and all they got to do is to fuss, fight, and party.
Some of them are good, some of them are entertaining, and a whole lot of them are just trouble and dangerous.
Even though they might be the most hated family, well, they're probably the most free.
Dang.
They are the true rebels of the South. Way down in West Virginia, there's some people who are one of a kind. They don't need nothing from nobody, 'cause they're already doing fine.
My name is Mamie White, and I'm the biggest and the meanest and the baddest of all the White family.
What's up, man? I'm just letting y'all talk. See what
King of the mountain
y'all were saying.
He invented his own style of dancing. He knows 52 steps that nobody else can do. Nobody showed him or taught him. He did this off his own heart and his mind. My father, D. Ray White, was really getting really famous. He was on his way to Canada, finished making his film, The Talking Feet, and got killed in a shootout.
Who in this shit in this century would want to watch somebody tap dance?
So he left 4 sons behind, and he tried to leave his talent too. My brother Mark, his name is Donald Maris White. He got in a fight with this guy.
I've heard of that town. I don't know if it's because it's been on the channels or what.
They shot him. Dorsey, my brother, bought this pistol, and Dorsey.
How come heroin's so easy to get there? It's not easy to get here. Now you go to Memphis, it is. I've never seen it in this town.
My brother Tony got in trouble in Boone County for prescription fraud, so he hauled Heine out here to Minnesota to change his life. Got him a job, Got him a home. He's doing fine.
Okay.
My brother just ended up with my father's shoes, and PBS
Okay,
made
kind of
a
like
documentary about him called The Dancing Outlaw.
similar to what the country western, the way they kick their boots
I said,
around.
if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying out eggs.
I
a little
got
bit
you.
better than what you're frying. I'm tired of eating slimy eggs.
And then after that, it
It's a
made
big
him a little
damn
bit
deal
big, and all these
Okay.
other motherfuckers started putting him in their songs like Ain't the Third, Big and Rich, Kentucky Headhunters. Yes, you know, don't you know, you're the star in our eyes. My brother Cisco White became the most famous man in West Virginia.
Yeah, 'cause that's crazy. He was in those videos and stuff. Cool.
I stay behind to take care of everything. My mother, sister,
That makes
brothers,
sense,
my
Midnight.
kids, their kids. I had it all to do.
Just like in Memphis,
I'm talking about anyone
it's jazz.
20 kids a day.
That's what you're gonna
It was a
hear.
rough road to go down, but I made it. So
The
now
blues.
everybody knows all about Mamie White and Jessica White. Now, by God, it's time you learn about the rest of the fucking place.
And that was your kin. Well, or were you kin to him, or you just knew the family? Damn, he had a commercial for Levi's. Shit. Like I said, if he was as flamboyant as Derkie but didn't lie and steal, he might be entertaining. I thought Donald said he was going to. And then I heard the shoes were burned.
The reason why my mother got the name of the American woman is because she raised over 34 kids, if not more, that was abandoned and that needed
More
help.
power to him.
From the loss of their mother,
As
from the
long as
loss
he
of their
doesn't
father,
offend nobody and
sisters
shit.
brothers, had them and left them and didn't want them. But my mom took them in, and everybody
I know it sounds lame, but you can't ever fucking go wrong by treating people how you want to be treated.
And there's never another mother in the world to fill my mother's shoes.
Because even if they're shitheads, at least you go to bed with a clean conscience.
My name's Susan Ray White, but everybody calls me Cock. Jessica's my uncle.
But I mean, you can still get other shoes. He can still do
My
it.
dad's Terry Lake's mom. And the reason why he's in prison is for double murder. They tried to charge me with the stash street. And I told him, I said, just go ahead and send my ass to jail, because I'm not a snitch. I wouldn't snitch nobody out.
That'd be cool. Bullshit aside.
I've been in trouble many times. Boy,
Like, as he's training,
drug charge.
as he's learning,
I've been to jail so many
give us a
times.
rundown.
Now, like, if you started some shit with me, it would be, I'd fight you. I love to fight. I really do.
You never do fight me, but I want you to.
Well, I used to be a stripper back then when I was 17, 18, 19 years old. And
He's a real
I'd
white.
make the boots and money. I'd bring home at least $1,500 to $2,000 a night in my boot. And I'm always
Damn.
the Texas one in the family. I always had comments from thousands of people.
My name is Sue M. White. I'm the baby girl of Donna Ray and Birdie Mae White. My nickname is Sue Bob.
Man, I couldn't move my feet like that even back in the day if I had
two
to.
children, Ashley and Brandon Poe.
My name's Brandon Poe, and Sue's my mom, and Jessica's my uncle. I got in trouble in jail.
Oh, I used to be water in the back. I used to try a little coke here and there. I smoked a little crack. You know what I mean? I tried this and that. My favorite choice of best is marijuana. I love marijuana. I'm a pothead.
I'll tell you
Damn.
straight up what I like. Roxy Cotton,
There's our man.
Norco, Vicodin ES, Percocet 10, a Xanax, especially a Xanny bar. Right here, you want to hear the Boone County mating call? Come get it, baby.
This is for educational purposes only. It goes out to guitar fingers. No, I don't claim it to be mine, you know. Thanks for all the likes, and thanks for the time to stop by, everybody.
That's my uncle. That's my mom right there. Everybody calls me Derkie. That's just something stuck with me since I was little. Derkie. AKA the old dirty white boy.
We're good people. Everybody puts us down here.
Okay, KY,
Can't leave everything to here.
you be
Seeing is
easy,
believing,
brother.
You know what I mean? But from my heart, we're just right down dirty
Okay,
white, good old people.
I understand,
hillbillies.
KY.
Well, my worn out boots are taking me downtown, and I'm looking for trouble, and I wanna get loud. Serve me up a drink, and I'll shoot it right down, and I'll jump up on the bar and holler one.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off here too. Y'all have a good one. Probably get back on later or tonight or something. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy again. You too, Captain. I'm gonna try to make strict, thought out decisions today when I get these phone calls and stuff. You know, not often based on my temper. Alright, bub. Later on. Later, guys. Thanks again.